Hey, Erin here with Engineering Radiance. Today I am running the Dutch test, which is a dried urine hormone test on myself. So I thought it'd be a great opportunity to kind of unpack what it is and why I'm so excited about it, that we recommend it to basically all of our headache and migraine coaching clients, and find it that it's just an incredible key to unlocking the root causes for why people are getting chronic headaches, cyclical migraines and things like that. Even, sometimes it's really obvious that they're hormonal related if they come obviously right once a month around ovulation or right before the period and stuff like that. But you get way more from this test than just finding out about estrogen and progesterone and things like that. So the really cool thing about this test is that's not just looking at the overall levels of hormones, sex hormones like estrogen, testosterone, and progesterone that are in your body, which is useful in and of itself. I mean, low progesterone could be a common reason why people are getting premenstrual migraines, for example. But even better than that, we can find out how your body is breaking them down and excreting them, which tells us then deeper levels of why the hormones are imbalanced. For example, on estrogen detoxification, we can see both phase 1 and phase 2 detoxification metabolites, and that can tell us kind of where the process is going wrong, if you want to say that. There's certain ranges that you want to see each of those in, and if there's something off, then we can draw conclusions about, if your body's clogged up with environmental toxins, for example, or if it's missing certain nutrients, and then go from there. So it's not all about just replacing low hormones, which is, kind of the way that we think about hormone testing in more conventional methods. This is really about looking at why the hormones are off and what we can do about it functionally with nutrition and lifestyle and sleep and supplements and everything like that to rebalance them naturally and holistically. So again, what else are we finding out? We can see if, for example, your hormones tend to be a little bit more androgenic, which can produce symptoms like unwanted hair and irregular cycles. And you may know that you have these problems already, but this will kind of confirm the reason why it is happening and then give us tools that we can use to correct the problem. We can find out some of the core reasons for things like stubborn weight loss, headaches, of course, fatigue, even acne, trouble sleeping. All kinds of different problems can be linked back to clues that we can get out of this one test. If you have trouble with things like feeling wired but tired at the same time, or getting really exhausted in the afternoon, or maybe even getting a second wind at night and having trouble sleeping, then we definitely want to check out your cortisol pattern, which is why there's 4 sample points throughout the day to get an idea of how your hormones are changing throughout the day. And another thing that's really especially useful for people with migraines is that we get to see a metabolite of serotonin and dopamine and kind of see some of those neurotransmitters, which can be really useful in guiding like your route of attack, basically. And if that wasn't all enough, just this year they've added some markers for indicating vitamin B12 and B6 status with organic acids, as well as a glutathione metabolite. So as you can see, this is a crazy amount of information for one test. You just don't get that kind of information from doing blood or saliva hormone testing. And if you've never done this before, then by all means, and you're getting any of these kinds of problems, and by all means you want to get tested, this is something you can do internationally. It comes in like a really small packet, so it's easy for them to send out in the mail, and you get little test strips for different time points that you saturate with urine, let them dry completely, and then it's very durable in the sense like you don't have to rush it back to the lab. It can sit in the mail and just be mailed back like this, which is why it's easy to get no matter where you are in the world. And if you have questions about this or are ready to get tested, by all means, just reach out and message me or email me. You can actually get $150 off the website rate, the Dutch test website rate, if you run it through us, through a practitioner. and I'm happy to share more information about how to get this done or answer any questions that you have. I hope you're as excited as I am about the Dutch test, and look forward to talking to you soon. Bye.